because I have something, right? If you're very clear about your why, and you need to understand your why, you need to understand, why am I even wanting this? And you need to go beyond your personal want or desire or need, because again, you are part of the collective. We are never here ourselves alone. We have a role to play. Once we understand that, and we understand, we follow that need, right? I mean, you have, I'm sure you have this dream and a desire. Once you anchor yourself to that, it's so easy to show up. And again, when you're at the lowest, it sounds so cliche, but it's very true, right? When once you're at the lowest, the only way is to go up. And for as long as you're alive and you're healthy, you can change your circumstance, and it's not going to be overnight. And at some point, if you're consistent, again, if you're very clear, have a clear goal, have a clear why, anchor yourself to that every time. I mean, right now too, I have challenges that's like unnecessary, and I could just give up, to be honest, because I'm sad. But no, I know what I'm doing is not just for me, right? So I always think, okay, to me, no, this is not just about you. Let's just take away the personal part of it, and anything, hardship, joy, whatever, everything is temporary. Every day is a new day. Every day, you have a chance to pivot, to change things. And trust me, this is not just woo-woo. This is a lived experience. I got where I am with hard work. People thought, oh, it's your husband. No, my husband, in fact, was bullying me at some point. Because like, what are you doing? You're not making money. It was a long time that I had to struggle. But I got where I am now. And I know I still have so much to accomplish. And actually, in fact, funny, the more I know I need to learn more. And I also try to be more relaxed now. I'm turning 40 in a few days. And I think there's a lot of lesson for the young ones too, by the way. We tend to be so sensitive on what people think, and a lot of us would not even try to venture into something new because we're afraid to fail, right? This is a very important lesson that I got to understand, because with my journey, I have a lot of people who told me, oh, you're not gonna be successful, you're delusional. I started when I was young, because in the Philippines, again, they have this environment where they have an idea of what it means to be successful, right? And I totally took the radical path. In the end, honestly, if you really, really come to think of it, you came alone in this world, and you go alone. Whatever choice you make, it's never other people who actually had to deal with the consequences. You deal with the consequences, and what people say about you does not matter. What you do, what you choose for yourself, is what matters. So whenever things go so bad, think again, why? Why am I doing this? And nothing, again, remember the ripple effect? Nothing is ever lost. It's sometimes the biggest growth, I think, like, the tree, right? I mean, when you plant the seeds, you would never think that, you don't keep on checking, right? It takes time to grow a tree. You start with seeds, but you go and you nurture it. It's like a plant before it flowers. So think of it that way. And again, no successful person have it easy, yeah? That I can tell you.
Yeah.
One,
Wow.
it's all those who are willing to really stay on the game and be willing to, bleed, have sleepless.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. I just realized that my weight is just lightened by your words only. Thank you so much.